Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now, please? Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Please tell everyone in the group chat to join back now, please. Tell them to join back. They should be able to join now, please. Okay, we have four people here in the live chat now. We have four people here. It's nice having you guys here. I can see Nif underscore 01, Olarewaju, Olaoye, Phoenix Domain. Then we have Olomide. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name well, please. Olomide Victoria. It's nice having you guys on board. Please let's tell everybody to join back now and tell them that we are live. Star Oladimeji Favor. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's nice having you guys here. So we are six in numbers now. We are waiting for others. We are waiting for others. Let them wait for them. Okay. Good evening, Sister Watomisin Ayomide Olufemi. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So in the next 5 minutes now, I'll be sharing my screen. Then I think we will start. I think we will start now in the next 5 minutes. Please confirm if you can see my screen. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen, please. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we are in the week two of our virtual assistant class, and this week we'll be discussing about the soft skills. We'll be discussing the soft skills. Discussing about the soft skills. About we have the communication skills. We have the time management skill. Then as a virtual assistant, you'll be working for an higher ranked officer, the likes of CEO, managing director, top management. So you need to be confidential about their work, about their plan and all. You don't need to be telling people about what you are doing for them at work. Then you need to be organized. Then there's one thing called time management, and then there's another thing called people management. You need to manage people also. So those are the things I will be considering this week. Those are the things we'll be considering this week. Good evening. It's nice having you guys on board. And also, I would like to do one thing. I want us to do one thing. Yesterday was supposed to be our class, which actually is a Miss Divine birthday. So since the class, we were unable to hold the class yesterday, can you just type happy birthday, Miss Divine? She has been the one organizing and coordinating the group right from the onset. She's the one that took She took us through the first week, which is what is virtual assistant, the niche that you need to venture into. So can you just type happy birthday in arrears, Miss Divine? Please let us share, let us wish her happy birthday, happy birthday. Thank you. She has been doing a lot of awesome work for us since the beginning of this, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we have 16 people in the group now. Let's reach 20, then we'll kickstart. I'm not seeing it. Happy birthday, Miss Divine. Let's go, guys. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome to our class for today. So now, I don't know, can someone tell me what he or she understand by the word soft skill? What do you know by the word soft skills? Anybody in the comment section? Oluwatosin Oduneye, we don't mind virtual cake too. Okay, okay, okay. What do you understand by the word soft skills? Anybody in my DM, anybody in the chat section, what do you understand by the word soft skills? Soft skills, soft skills. Please don't mind my sign for today. There is no light actually, there is no light, so we will have to use generator. Please don't mind the sign for today. I will definitely do something to it next time, please. Interpersonal skills that are not technical skills. That's nice. That's awesome. Any other person? Any other person? Okay, skills that affect our interactions. Soft skills are like human characters. Thank you. That's awesome. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yes, 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 yes. So from my own end here, I put it as I said. Now today we'll be focusing on two soft skills for the day. We'll be focusing on two soft skills for the day. So we have the first one, which is the communication and time management. How do you manage your time and how do you communicate? When do you need to communicate with people and how do you communicate? Then the second one is how do you manage your time so that your work won't be too much for you while assisting someone as a virtual assistant. So now soft skills now from my own definition now, I say soft skills are a combination of interpersonal skills. Now it's a combination of your interpersonal skills, your communication abilities, the ability to manage your communications, the ability to manage your emotions, also that's emotional intelligence, and problem solving traits that helps you collaborate, adapt and thrive in a professional environment. So there is no how you say you're a professional in one niche that you won't need one or two soft skills. We have a lot of soft skills actually, but the ones that are more efficient for you as a virtual assistant are the one that will be that will be discussing this week, which are communication, time management, confidentiality, organization and people management. Those are the core ones that we'll be looking at this week. So now the two that we're looking at is communication and time management. So now examples of soft skills now for a virtual assistant. Some of the most important soft skills include communication, time management, confidentiality, organization, and people management. Those are one of the most important. I'm not saying these are the important ones alone, but those are one of the most important ones that at least even if you are to even if they ask for 5 soft skills as a virtual assistant, you must make sure that you tick the pockets of all everyone's that have been listed there. So now for a virtual assistant, you need soft skills, and we'll starting with communication skills first. Now why is it that we need these soft skills and why they matters? So now non-technical skills that can shape how you work with. There is no there is no technical skills that will shape how you work with others. It's non-technical skills that will shape how you work with others. Why is that so? That's so because these soft skills that are not technical skills, what do you mean by technical skills? Technical skills are skills that you learn from people, that you learn that are technical. Like, okay, I know how to use Microsoft Word. I can do anything on Microsoft Excel. In fact, you see that Google Sheets, there's nothing you want me to do there that I cannot do. Those are technical skills that you learn based on programs that you learn. Now, these ones are non-technical skills. They are the ones that will shape your whole life work. The everything that you are doing, they are the one that will shape it. Your interpersonal relationship with people, how you communicate with people, how you bring up matters, how you discuss everything efficiently for you to communicate things to people efficiently in a way whereby they will not be triggered that okay, why is this person talking to me in this way? Now why does it matter now? Importance of virtual assistants, importance of this for virtual assistants. Now 70% of virtual assistant skills require effective for you to work for someone offline. For you to work for someone offline, as you guys are not seeing each other, to discuss one on one, to have that one on one interaction, you need effective communication. And clients values reliability, organization, professionalism more than technical skills. There are a lot of people that you will work for that they will not even use Microsoft Word. Some of them will not care if you know how to use all this Trello. Some of them will not care if you know how to use project management tools. They don't care if you know how to use typing tools. But you see that soft skills, the ability to communicate with people, to manage their time. And you know one thing about virtual assistants is the reason why they are hiring you is because they want you to manage their time efficiently, because they have a lot of things to do. So they want you to like come up and just like, okay, oh, this person, oh, I will be so much busy this week. I want you to help me schedule my days. Today, maybe I can do these 2 things. Tomorrow, another 2 things. So their time. That's why clients they need people that are reliable, someone that they can call upon at any point in time. Like, this person, oh, please, I need to do this. I need to do this. Can you help me come up with this? Can you help me come up with this? Now let me now ask you these interactive questions. What soft skill do you think is most important for a virtual assistant and why? What soft skill do you think is most important and why? Can someone tell me? I'm still waiting. Oh, I want to hear from you in the chat. In the chat. What's that soft skill that you think is the most important one and why do you think is the most important one? Is it communication? Is it time management? Can we hear me? The self communication skills, communication, time management, manage time. Both are important. Okay. Communication and time management. Well, you have all said wonderfully well. You have said wonderfully well, and that's awesome. It shows that you guys are following us actually. Yes. One thing is no skill is superior to the other ones. You understand? Both time management, communication skills, and all. Yes, the ability to hear you can, it's true. The ability to communicate properly helps to work better with clients. That's true, quite alright. But also you need to like know how to manage your clients, how to manage your time for them, because that's the essence, that's the main reason why they are hiring you, because they don't know how to manage their own time. They don't know how to manage their own time. They don't know how to schedule their own meetings and all. You understand? So that's why they are bringing you in to help them with it. So you need to also manage them effectively. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So from there, we'll continue now. Let's continue. So we'll be continuing from there now. So now we're going to the first part, which is communication skills. So communication skills. Why is it crucial? Why must we communicate? Is it even important for us to communicate? Why? Yes, it's very important because 90% of misunderstanding with clients happened due to poor communication. You will agree with me, even let's leave the aspect of you and clients alone now. Most of misunderstanding that people have, that you have with people, or that you have had in the past with people, it's because of poor communication. Because the way the way you bring a discussion down to some people and how they tend to react to it, it's due to the kind of language, the kind of word, the kind of tone that you use to communicate those words. That's why it turns to issue. Because at the end of the day, when you guys are settling issues, you just like, is it because of this small thing that we are fighting all this while? Is it because of this small thing that I said? You agree with me that you communicating with people poorly will limit the type of friends that you have. In fact, if you have like 10 friends before that, you guys just talk quite alright, you talk every day, you joke and do all lot of things together. One small poor communication setting is you guys like what go each other's different ways. So you understand. So that's why it's very, very crucial and important for you as a virtual assistant to know how you communicate with clients, to know what are those things that you need to do and how to what communicate well. Now, types of virtual assistant communication. You know, you can communicate with people quite alright. Now, this one is for virtual assistants because you won't be seeing your client face to face. It's a virtual something, it's an online something that you do for them. So the first one is we have email communication. We have email communication. Then we have client updates. You get, then we have team collaboration. Now, the first one is email communication. A lot of us knows how to use email quite alright. Or if you don't know how to use email, can I see your hands up, please? You are here and you don't know how to use email. Can I see your hands up? You don't know how to you don't know how to use email at all. Can I see your hands up? Awesome. So definitely we all know how to use email. Now, for you now to communicate with your clients, for you to communicate with your clients, there are some kind of things that you need to do. There are some kind of things that you need to do and there are some things that you don't do. You understand? Now, example of good email now is, hey, you don't, let's say your client asks you to do something now, or your client asks you to update a Google document now, there's an error there, and you now want to like reply to the client, you just like, hey, hello, I'm done with it. That's a bad example of email communication. If you want to communicate properly with your clients, you use something like what? Hey, good day. You use something like subject, weekly task updates. So definitely you are telling, even if as the client sees this subject now, the clients will know what the email is all about. Like, oh, the task that I asked you to do for the week, you want to update me on it, even if you are not done with it. You know, there are some ways whereby you communicate when you are asked to do something, and the way you let that person knows, you update the person even if you are not done with the work or the task. The person will be happy that at least even if you are not done, definitely there is a setback that comes in. That's why you are not done with that work at that point in time. So you needed more time, or you even clarify that person that the work that you asked me to do, this is the reason why I'm yet to finish the work. This is why I'm yet to do that work. Not that you forming bossy or for forming busy at the end of the day. You know, even you not working as a virtual assistant, there was a time I would like to set an example. There was a time I was asked to give someone a work. So while negotiating with a client, while negotiating with the guy that I want to give the gig, he's always online to like give me feedback. I will ask him this question, okay, want it to be like this, want it to be like this. The person will reply. Fast forward to like a week later, whereby we make the deal and happens to send is it 75% of the payments. All of a sudden, this guy started acting busy always. If I call him via WhatsApp like this, he will decline. Hello, please, I will text you later. This one, that one, you might ask for the update of the work, and in the next 1 hour, he will not even reply you. He will not even reply in the next 1 hour. Then we just reply, something came up. That's why I needed to like excuse myself, stuff like that. So I kind of now see like poor he gives feedback anytime that I felt like shey you understand. Now that kind of person, if you are to have another work again, are you going to give it to that individual? No, you will not. There is no how you will give the work to the individual again, because that's poor communication. That's poor communication. That's why it matters that you communicate with your clients. You communicate with your clients when you are being given a task to do, whether you are done or not. Make sure that you communicate. That's why you must communicate. That's why you must communicate. So now we'll be looking at other stuffs now. So now these are best practices for a good communications. These are best practice. Now these are the first one I say confirm understanding. Make sure that there's one of my mentor, he used to say something, said before you utter a statement out, make sure that you understand the person you are sending down, you are about to drop that message to. Because the way I can process words are different from the way you can process word. I might I if I'm to have a dialogue with one of you now and tell you, okay, now let's say in this form now, five of you guys here now, to come to you, I came to your DM directly. I sent a specific voice note. See that work of today, that work is too much. I don't like how that work is. I would like us to do it like this. The first person might reason with me like, it's true, that work is much. The second person will be like, this person is even lazy. This small work they ask you to do, you are complaining already. Then the third one will be like, me sef I did not even do it though. I had to outsource it to someone else to do it for me. You understand? That's people with different perspectives. That's why you need to confirm the understanding of the person you are relaying the message to know how best you are to drop that message for such an individual. Then the second one is use professional tone and grammar. And what did I mean by grammar? I'm not telling you to go to your dictionary and start looking for all those grammatical words that people will not understand. That's not grammar. Using professional grammars that I mean by this is you using grammars that goes well, that are so in line, like even if a 2 years old kid is to read, they will read and understand. That's what I mean by you using professional grammar and professional tone. Make sure that you are not saying there's an adage in Yoruba that used to say sorry has different meaning. You can tell someone sorry and you meant your the tone of you saying it is just as if they are forcing you to say sorry. And you can tell someone sorry calmly and the person will, okay, you are truly sorry about it. So if you are writing or you are communicating with your clients, make sure that it's in a professional tone even when you are angry. I had a session with one of my boss 2 days ago, and she was like, anytime she want to send mail to people, she would have draft the mail out first. So after drafting the mail, she will send it to any AI and now ask the AI, this tone of my message, what kind of tone is this message passing? Is it in a calm way or in a way whereby I'm angry, or the tone of my message is like, is it saying that I'm angry, I'm furious, I'm sad, I'm what, like this is the person that understand what communication is and how effective you can use communication. For you to draft an email and now send it to an AI, that AI, please let me check this thing, the tone of my message, is it okay as a professional or do I need to adjust to it? These are stuff that we need to emulate as a virtual assistant, because communication goes a long way. Communication goes a long way. Now it says avoid unnecessary details. Avoid unnecessary details. Make sure that you go straight to point. Go straight to the point. You don't need to start giving what is it called? Start giving what you did not ask, you are not asked to. You asked me to schedule calendar. In fact, when I was scheduling the calendar, I added this person as guest. I added this person. Your client already know that you need to add this person as guest. You need to add this person straight to details, and avoid you explaining something that you are not even supposed to be explaining. Avoid you explaining something you are not supposed to be explaining. And it says active listening, active listening, active listening. In fact, this one, it will help you to go a long way in your career as a virtual assistant. It will help you to go a long way. Now, let me use an example for this now. Let me use an example for this. There was a time that I had a client then, and you know we Nigerians now, our intonation is quite different from those people outside. Our intonation are quite different. So then I was asked to do something. I was asked to do something. So I was unable to I was unable to process what the person is asking me to do at that point in time. So he said, draft this thing, draft this thing, draft this thing. The only word I had then was draft. But just because I was looking at the person eyeball to eyeball, he felt like I understood what he was saying. And I was just nodding my head, nodding my head, nodding my head, nodding my head. Whereas I did not even understand anything. But I was listening attentively to him. So later on, after the call that day, I now sent an email to him. I said, hello, sir. Due to my poor network connections, I was unable to hear everything that you said correctly. Please, can I have a recap being sent over to me, please? So it was like, so I that this scenario now, I practiced two things. I practiced two things. I listened attentively to what he was saying, and which of course him himself can bear me witness that I was listening to him attentively. And second one is I make sure that I communicate with him. My communication skills at that point was top notch. So I communicated with him effectively for him to know that no, I was not just playing with him at that point in time. That I was listening, but I was unable to hear him clearly due to one reason or the other. So he had to send me the recap of what I needed to do. Now imagine as a virtual assistant, I asked my boss to do something. I asked him after asking me to do some things which I'm unable to do. And I sent an email to him, and I was not like, okay, sir, I did not hear you clearly what you asked him to do. What did you say I should do? That might get me fired. It might got me fired from the job, actually. Because even I myself, I won't take it. If I ask someone to do it, being on video call with the person for like an hour, only for you now to now end the call. You're not like, the person is not like, I did not know what you asked me to do. Even really, we Nigerians sef, Africa, imagine your mom telling you something like, I'm going out oh, what's this place? Do this one, do that one, do this one, do that one. You should not do it. Your mom now came back. She was not like, Chiba, I asked you to do this thing, I asked you to do this thing, I asked you to do this thing. I was like, I did not hear you, me Ogbani. You know that kind of stuff. They your mom, my mom will be furious. She'll be like, what sort of nonsense is this? And you can't ask me, you can't do this one. I was telling you this. So that's effective listening, active listening, and make sure that you communicate well with your client. So now I put an exercise here now. I said draft a professional client email and review. Now this exercise is personal exercise. You can share with me in the group chat, I mean the WhatsApp group chat, and you can choose to just leave it within yourself. But make sure that you draft a professional client email. What do I mean by professional client email? Bring out a niche that you know that you can work well with. You have been taught niche already, and I'm very sure that Miss Divine actually did justice to that. So now bring out that writing skills in you. Now pen down one or two professional mail to your clients, or maybe someone that you feel like, okay, I can work with this person. Like, oh, dear David, I would like to work for you as a virtual assistant, though I do not have any background experience working with people. But I feel like with my new set of skills and this one, that one that I've learned and I'm still learning, I'll be able to help you schedule your calendar, schedule your meeting, update your calendar, manage your email and the like. Now, after writing that email, review it yourself and now cross check with these best practices. This mail that you are written, does it confirms clear and conscious understanding to the person you are sending it to? Now checklist is if yes or no. The second one is this mail body that I've written, did I use professional tone and grammar? That's the second one. Then you still go back again. Did I avoid unnecessary details? Did I only send what I'm supposed to send, or I'm beating around the bush? That's the third one. Then the fourth one is the person that I'm sending this mail to, do I feel like this person will give me a listening ear after writing this? So now tick these four stuffs, tick it. Now you can now share your feedback with me. That okay, this mail that I've written, no, I only tick two, I only tick one. No, I did not tick any. I think I need to do better. See, this thing is personal something. Don't use AI. Don't use AI. Don't use AI. Make sure that you write this mail yourself. Write it yourself. Review it. You can use AI to review it. Maybe it's practice these best practices that will say you must practice. So you will know where you stand. It's not as if that's not your assignment. It's just like an exercise for you to know where you stand. And when you want to know where you stand, you don't need to be deceiving yourself. You don't need to be deceiving yourself, please. Make sure that you write it yourself, then you now review it if it's in best practices. So now moving forward, we'll be looking at the non-verbal and digital etiquette. Non-verbal and digital etiquette. One reason why I'm offing my camera today is because my background is not nice. There is no light. Even the generator that we are being used at the moment, I don't want to go to that aspect. That's why I'm moving my cameras today. I'm moving my camera today. So now non-verbal and digital etiquette. How do you use this? This first one now, you have to get a job from a client now, and the client asked you specifically, like you guys are using Zoom because they want to see how you will interact with them, how you guys will talk and discuss together. So now when you now join the meeting link, the first thing that you did is what? You have your camera. It's not the client that's even asking you that why are you offing your camera? Can you please turn up your camera? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm begging you. Please don't do that. Even in my the mentorship program that I'm doing currently, that's one thing that my mentor warned us all. I think you are 12 or 13 in that class. My mentor used to warn us that immediately you are joining this meeting, make sure that your camera is always on. If your camera is not on, I will decline you. You will not enter this class. Always make sure that you are on. Keep your Zoom background tidy. That's the first one. The reason why I use Zoom is most people make use of Zoom. It might be Google Meet, it might be Slack. I don't know, maybe you guys know about Slack. Yes, we have Slack also. It might be any calling software. Please make sure that you are on call, looking sharply, the same way that you would dress and go for a physical interview. Make sure that's how you are dressed. And make sure that your background is tidy. And thank God for the use of AI these days. You don't need to have a nice background before you change your background from your core settings. You can change your background from your core settings. Make sure that your background is tidy. Maintain eye contact, which is very, 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 very good. Make sure that you are maintaining eye contact. Even if at all you don't understand what that person is saying, maintain that eye contact. Make sure that your eye is facing that camera. It's facing your system camera, maybe your webcam or any camera that you are using at that point in time. Make sure that you are maintaining the eye contact. Make sure that you are maintaining the eye contact. And if someone sends you an email, someone sends you a mail, make sure that you reply within 24 hours. Some of you, if you are to see your email, if I'm to check your email now, you have over 1,000 messages on red, over 1,000 messages on red. Now I want to, let me see if I can share my screen. I want to share my email account. Let me see if I can share my email screen. I'm trying to log in. So for you to see what I have here, if I have new mail there, definitely, definitely, definitely then, hold on, no, definitely, I'm coming. I don't think I can share that one. Okay, good. I've seen it. So now, see, this is my mail now. This is my mail. So these are my mail. You can see how we'll be coming back to the all this label. See, we'll still be coming back to all this now when it's time. When it's time for us to do email management. When it's time for us to do email management. Back to that. So now briefly, I want us to take our attendance now. Oh, someone said I can't see you. Oh, maybe I will share a screenshot of that in the I will share a screenshot of that. Don't worry, I'll share a screenshot of that. So I will send a what is it called? An attendance link now. Make sure that you fill make sure that you fill the attendance. And also, we are all children of God. We are children of God. We are children of God. Don't share this attendance link outside outside YouTube. Outside YouTube. Don't send anything outside YouTube. It's only meant for people that are here. So the attendance link is only for you guys that are here. Please don't share it to anyone. Don't send the attendance link to anyone. No. So I'm giving us just 5 minutes to take our attendance now. So now I'm going to pin it now. I've pinned the attendance link. You can take your attendance now. Let's take our attendance. Don't worry, we are not taking much of our time now. If you are done taking your attendance, you have submitted your attendance, just drop it in the chat box like done, 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 so that I will now make people that have submitted and I will know when to continue. You only have like 10 more minutes, please. Okay, okay, okay. I can see done. So now going forward now, please confirm if you can hear me please. Confirm if you can hear me please. Confirm if you can hear me. Oh, thank you, thank you. So now we're going to time management now. We're going to time management. Now, what is time management? What is time management? Time management, anybody, time management. What do you understand by time management? Time management, time management, time management. So now because of our time management is the ability to plan, organize, and control how you spend your time. That's time management. The ability to plan, you plan ahead, organize and control how you spend your time so that for your work to be effective, you need to plan ahead, stay organized, and control how you spend the time. So now, what do we mean by this? You are to do four things tomorrow. Tomorrow, you are to do four things tomorrow, aside from going to church. Now, you already have your first one is I want to make my hair. Immediately I'm back from church. We will be done in church, but I will be home already. Sure, you will surely get PDF to the group. Now, you are to do your hair after church. You get home by 12:30 because you are closing church by 12 o'clock. So 12:30 you are home. Immediately from that 12:30 you started getting prepared to go to your salon, to your hairdresser's place. Now immediately you got there around 1 o'clock. Already projected it already, like you will be done with your stuffs. By 1 o'clock you must be at your hair salon place. 1 o'clock, hair. 1 o'clock, 2:30 you already put it 2:30, you want to cook and eat. From 3:30 you want to take a nap, that's 3:30. 5 o'clock you want to study the Bible. You know that's three things. That's four things that you want to do tomorrow. That's you planning it down. By 1 o'clock I must be at my hairstylist place. 2 o'clock I should be back home. By 2:30 I should eat. 3 o'clock I will take a nap. Then when it's 4:30 or 5 o'clock I will study the Bible. That's time management. It helps you stay organized irrespective of what you are doing or what task that you have ahead of you. It helps you stay organized. Now there are techniques that you can use to manage your time. There are techniques, there are things that you can do to manage your time. There is something we call prioritization matrix. That's the example that I'm giving that is here now that you can see. Now that prioritization matrix, it has another name which I do not remember at this point, but I remember why I'm making this slide actually. So now we have some work that are urgent. There's some work and urgent and important. You understand? Which are what you are to do immediately. But you have some work that are urgent but not important. You can delegate to someone else, or you can do what? You can shift it on your schedule. There are also some work that are important but not urgent. You schedule. Now I know you will be confused a little bit now. We have four things on this matrix. The first one is urgent and important. This work is urgent and you must do it immediately. It is urgent and important. An example of this now, you are working for a client. Now you are working for which best practice for this? Should we use NGO, 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 NGO? Okay, from this instance, you have a small scale organization that you are working for. I don't know if you say you are working for, you are working with. Now, this This client, you've already booked and scheduled his days on the calendar. Then that minute, all of a sudden, he just called you, like one of their top investors called now that would like to have a 10 minutes meeting with your client. You know, I said urgent and important. Are you going to do that work now or you won't do the work? You must do it because that's one of their top investors at that moment, at that point. That's one of their top investors at that point. So that kind of work is urgent and important. No matter how busy the day is, you must do what? You must put it somewhere so that they will have that meeting. You must put it somewhere for them to have that meeting. Then another one is important but not urgent. Important but not urgent. Your client want to travel, but the client is not traveling that same day. You know it's important now. You need to schedule, you need to do itinerary booking, itinerary and all for your client. It is important, but it's not urgent. It is for next week and you are in this week. And you know this week you already have what you are supposed to do this week. Whereas that flight booking and all, you still need to do it for your client because it's still next week. But that point in time, it is not urgent, but it is important. So you schedule it maybe by weekend, by Tuesday, by Monday, I should be able to have time to do this, which is important but not urgent. Now there's another one is it's urgent but it's not important. It is urgent. It is urgent work that you need, that your client need, but it's not important. Now you know in working in organization sector, we have different departments. We have IT department, HR department, finance department, HSC, QA, administrative and all. We have those departments. Now there is an urgent work, but it's not directly, your department is not directly involved in it, but one way or the other your department is involved in it. You understand? Your department is one way or the other in it, but it's not directly for your department. Now because the department that carries the 75% work of it, of that urgent work, now they are busy. All of them, they are busy in that department. They now brought that work to you, that please I want to do this because you are a virtual assistant. Obviously you know how to type, how to do data entry. So they now want you to do that stuffs now because you're a virtual assistant. They can call on to you anytime to do any work for them. But remember, it is urgent, but it's not really important to your own field. So what do? You delegate to someone else. That's another aspect of it. You delegate to someone else because it is not your own work, because it is not your own work. So you need to delegate it out. Then there's another one which is neither important nor urgent. The work is not important and it's not urgent. Please terminate it for that day. Terminate it for that day. Then another technique is time blocking. Time blocking. There's time blocking on Google Calendar. When it's time for us to do Google Calendar and calendar management, definitely touch this. There's time blocking. How do you use time blocking? You use time blocking to block the time that you are using. You just I want to put it like in a way, let's say you know how do not disturb work. How do not disturb works. And there are also some other app. There is this app on Samsung mobile mobile phone also. Now you can use that when it's so period like this, your phone, you just see that your phone is not bringing application on your phone. There's no application on your phone again except that app that you are supposed to use at that time. Let's say by 2 o'clock you set your app, you set it that you by 2 o'clock you don't want to chat on WhatsApp, you don't want to go to TikTok, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that when it's 2 o'clock, not until 5 o'clock. Trust me, when you enter storage setting into all these applications, immediately it's that set time like this, e just like those applications will disappear from your phone. As some will even leave it on your phone, but it will be unclickable. You will not be able to click it. You will not be able to click it at all. You will not be able to click it. So that's time blocking for you. You are blocking your time for things that are not really necessary for what you are supposed to do at that point in time, and you're not leaving it for things that you want to do. So that's time blocking. So now, what are the tools that we can use? What are the tools that we can use to do this? The tools that we can use to do this, we have Google Calendar, which is what we just discussed, that had time blocking. Then another one is Trello and Asana. Trello and Asana, actually they are project management applications. You can do what you can just go online, search for Trello or Asana. It helps you stay organized actually. If I'm to teach, or those people that I used to mentor, I used to tell them that, see, this Trello and Asana is beyond project management oh, it's beyond time management tools, it's beyond it. It help you stay organized actually also. It help you stay organized. I use that. I think of it as three in one application because it helps you to stay organized with your clients. It helps you to manage your time. That's second thing. Then the third thing is it helps you to manage your clients' projects. See, the virtual assistant work is kind of overwhelming. It reach a stage whereby you be loaded with lot of works that even you yourself you no even know what's next to do. Trust me, you be loaded with lot of works that at times you just be reminded like this thing that I asked you to do, you like when was that? You understand? But when you use applications like Trello, Asana, trust me, you have peace of mind. I'm telling you, you will have peace of mind because immediately you open this application, you can just download the application into on Play Store, into on App Store. Download any one of the two, register with your email address. Then you start asking you what's your next project. You tell it your next project, the deliverables. You will give it. It will tell you what are the deliverables. This if your project is for 2 weeks, if your project is for 2 weeks, it asks you that the first 5 days. What are the expected things that you are? What are those things that you are expected to do in the first 5 days? It will now ask you again in the next 1 week, what are those things that you're supposed to have delivered from that same project? Now imagine an application now having you at the back of your mind like at the end of day 5 oh, you must have submitted this. At the end of this oh, you must have submitted this. Now let me take it as an example now. Let's say you as a contractor now, your client is a contractor, is to build a building for someone. Now I now told you the plan that I only have 1 month to finish this project. Now take it to Trello or Asana. Okay, first month that's when they will do all these I'm not really familiar with building actually. That they will do the foundation. They will do the foundation. First they must be done with, sorry, first month they must be done with the first building. They must be done, okay, they are to be done with the building of the whole house the first month. Second month, the carpentry work must be done in the second month. I've already put it there. The third month that they are supposed to do this, they are to do this. And one thing I enjoyed about this application is immediately you put down first month, like the first month is for building, it will ask you the name of the person that is to build, name of the contractor that is to build, the phone number of the person. So immediately you type in those details, it will give you a notification on your phone every now and then. Like this month oh, this person is the one in charge of the task you are to deliver. Try and call the person. That's the signal it's sending to you that, do you remember Tomiwa is the one that's supposed to build this house oh, hope is already on it. You understand? Then the last one is Pomodoro techniques. The Pomodoro techniques, I will send a YouTube clips that will explain how it works. I will send a YouTube clips that will explain how it works. Then our group activities, I just say create and present a daily schedule. Now I'm giving you two activities now. That is the first one. The first one, I ask you guys to write an email that you want to send to your clients. Now checklist it with the best practice that we discuss. Checklist it with the best checklist it with the best practices that we discuss. Is the communication understandable? Do you present the mail body in a clear tone? And other one that was discussed also. So now the second activities now that I'm giving you is create and present a daily schedule. Now tomorrow is Sunday. Now I don't want you to schedule anything for tomorrow because basically all of us will go to church tomorrow. Some of us will go at least 7 o'clock, 7:20, 7:30 for workers meeting. So tomorrow is a free day for you. Don't schedule your day for Sunday. Now schedule your day for Monday. Schedule your day for Monday tomorrow. You are going to schedule it tomorrow. Send it to the group, to the WhatsApp group chat. Send it there. You just name it as my daily schedule for Monday. Your own can be Tuesday, your own can be Wednesday, but make sure it's not Sunday because you are going to do it tomorrow after church. My daily schedule for Tuesday, my daily schedule for Wednesday, my daily schedule for Thursday, my daily schedule for Friday. Send it to the group chat. Then the other one, I said it's between you and yourself, but make sure that you are being truthful to yourself. If you are going to lie to other, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You won't do yourself any good thing by lying to yourself. But this second one, make sure that you send it to the group chat. Let me even know that you guys are doing something. Make sure you send it to the group chat. I want to know that you are doing something. So now we are closing. We are closing now. This is the one recap and assignment. This assignment, just leave that assignment. That's not the assignment that you guys are doing. Though that's not the assignment you guys will be doing. Just leave it like that. Now, key takeaways. Communication is virtual assistant foundation. Communication is virtual assistant foundation. That's the foundation. That's the bedrock of any virtual assistant, of anyone aspiring to be a remote assistant to. That's the foundation. Communication. Make sure that you know how to communicate, and not only knowing how to communicate, you communicate well with your client. Then the second takeaway is time management ensures reliability. When you know how to manage your time, when you are managing your time effectively and efficiently, it means you are reliable. Your clients will know that you are what? You are reliable. Your clients will have you at the back of his or her mind, like, no, this person, immediately I tell the person that this is what I want to do. No how, no how. He or she has always been coming through for me and will surely come through for me. So know how to manage your time very well. Know how to manage your time very, very, very well. Now, if you have a question, one or two questions for me, let me know from the comment section. Let me know if you have any question or whatsoever, addition, subtraction, or you want to say something, just say it now. Say it now. Our time is fast spent already. We've spent more than an hour. Any question, any question, any question? The assignment I asked you to drop in the group chat, I mean you guys should schedule a day. Just create a day schedule. It's not a must. It's not a must for you to use Google Calendar. In fact, you can just use notes. Create and present a daily schedule. Don't use tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we know your tomorrow will be busy. Use either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. That's the assignment. That is not assignment, it's class activity. This one is class activity. It's class activity. So the first one, I just say a professional email, client email. Do it and review yourself. You have to do it and review yourself. Let me go back to it. Let me show you. So this is it. This is the first one. Draft a professional client email and review. Just create a professional client email. Review yourself. If it follows this best practices guideline, if it confirms understanding, the person you are sending it to will be able to understand. Even if the person is like, if it's a toddler that you are sending it to, will he or she understand the mail that you are sending perfectly? That's it. Does the mail you are sending, the tone of it, is it in a professional way, and the grammar is okay. One thing I forgot to say the other time is when you are communicating with someone, make sure that you are checking your typos. Make sure that you are checking your typos, the way you type, your typing. Don't use typographical error. There must not be any typographical error in your mail to your client. It shows how well and how coordinated you are. So the second one is, I said, create and present a daily schedule. So this daily schedule now, you have to Send it to the WhatsApp chat. You have to send it to the WhatsApp chat. You have to send it to the WhatsApp chat. You have to send it to the WhatsApp chat. And I see someone says, please sir, my joining request is still pending on the WhatsApp group. Please message me privately. You can message me privately. Message me privately, please. And okay, that's Olarewaju Olaoye. Oh, sir, please, you need to message me privately. And hope you submitted your week one assignments. You know, we are in week two already. Hope you submitted your week assignments. So that will be the end of today's class, everyone. It's so nice on board, actually. It's nice having you guys on board. It's nice having you guys on board. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your time. If you have any other question, please feel free to DM myself or Miss Divine. Make sure that you message her or you message me if you have anything. Immediately you message her, you have messaged me already. If you message me, you have messaged her also. Thank you so much. That will be the end of today's class. See you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Don't be late. Don't be late. And make sure that you tell someone in the group chat not to be late for tomorrow's class. Tomorrow is going to be awesome, even more than today is. Thank you. Good night and God bless us all. Make sure you attend your service tomorrow. It's essential. 7 o'clock tomorrow. Bye bye.